I'm Grace.
Welcome back. Thank you so much, everybody, for who has been supporting us, and we just appreciate it. We're like awesome.
And stay tuned for the cheese mix.
Yes, a lot of cheese mix.
Okay, good.
Okay, so how was your week?
What are we? Pretty good.
You don't remember?
I'm like, what are we in today? Hold on, I gotta. No, pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah.
A lot of errands, huh?
Well, I mean.
And working.
Yes,
working.
Because I was backed up.
She was like, you had me for 30 minutes. That's the only time.
I was like literally on a set schedule because I had so much paperwork. Like, oh man.
And then we ended up talking a whole hour.
Yes, but I was still emailing. And then after I was like, damn, I have a couple of typos on those. So I gotta be careful. But that's why I use Grammarly a lot, seriously, because
Grammarly? You're funny.
No, yeah. Like, you do essays, what do you use to?
My brain.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like you don't proofread it after.
Office 365.
Oh, okay, there you go. You see what I'm saying?
So
that's what I try to do because I be so like sometimes I'm just typing and I'm like,
you just get lost, but you're doing your old school ones.
Yes.
Like, come. C-U-M.
Yes. And then you're like, wait, I'm not texting it. C-O-M-E.
I
like,
used to always think that was hilarious. I'm like, Dad, she be talking about come all the damn time. What is going on?
Oh my God. You know,
like,
yeah, it's because
all those text messages.
I had to get out of that once I started working into the office because you go from texting, like it's hard. You have to learn how to put them aside, like different.
Yeah, it's funny though, because when you used to like text like that to him and I used to see text, I'd be like, wow, she really likes coming. Like, what's that cum word about so much? Like, it's C-O-M-E, or you can like do another cum, but no, she wants to see
it. Yeah. No, but yeah, I used to text a lot like that. A lot of slang. That's what it was.
A lot of slang. And then her favorite word, orale.
Oh yeah, I used to say that a lot.
Or what was the other one? I don't know. It was another gangster one.
Firme.
Oh, that's my dad's word.
Yeah, that's funny. So what about you with all the kids over here?
Oh my gosh, I always wanted to break my head this week with all the kids, but everything's going good. I'm just so happy that they're almost off, so then I could get help.
With the others? Oh,
yeah, you don't want them off. I want them off. I want them
I think
home.
this is their last week.
This is their last week.
Today's okay. So they have this week.
Yeah, and then the 17th we're going to Disneyland.
Oh, that I remember you told me. Okay, but you're taking
the
only
twins.
the little ones, twins, right?
Yeah.
Not.
I don't know.
Not Mama's and Manny.
My mom wants to pay for them. Go for it.
You're like, I don't know. It's that just expensive, man. Like,
you know how much it is? I was looking at the tickets. $205, and it's usually $135. Yes, it's usually.
Skip the beat.
It's like what? Like who are we about to go see? Jesus? Like,
you know what? But you know what? When we go out to outings, I spend about when it's me and Lupe, and then we have all 8 kids, we spend about $250 to $300 in one sitting. So I really gotta find a restaurant that I'm willing to pay that much, and it better be good. Because if I'm gonna pay that much and I don't like it, man,
no,
I get upset. And then because they charge you tip, which is fine, but I hate if they charge it to you and they're not actually good. Yes.
Oh, I leave what they
deserve, if they honestly. Honestly, because I love it. Like if they're, but I know it's a hard thing to do.
It is.
We came from working from Walmart, and it's like where they would always be like customer right,
I would run from
the customer's always right. So it would be like it's hard to stay calm in situations that are like
the customer's always right. Yes.
Like so that was I think where I learned a lot of patience, like working in Walmart.
Yeah, with the hippo too.
No, I mean I really
patience. She over here fatting it. Patience.
I learned a lot of patience. No, but yeah, man, especially when I went up to management, man, some people I would just be like,
"Are you getting your face?"
That, and I would want to ask them like legit, like, are you dumb? Like, did you not understand? Like, where did we go wrong? I told you go from A to B to C, and you went A C B. Like, what? Like, how? You don't know your ABCs?
Like what you doing?
Yes. Like,
do I have to do all of it?
No, seriously, I used to. But yeah, I like my job now.
That's why I changed to overnight. Because I would run from all of them. They'll be like, "Excuse me, miss." I'll be like, "That's not my name."
And
I'm running.
How long did you do overnight?
Overnight, I did for a year.
Okay, no, I did it for like I want to say 3-4 years.
Yeah, overnight's crazy.
But I liked it because it was during the time Xavier was. It was the pregnant. Okay, so I was during the
like how you did
pregnancy,
that.
right?
I like that.
I
That was a
wrote
nice
this there. Okay,
transition.
so now we're gonna start.
Today we're gonna talk about Xavier's pregnancy and my
How
daughter's pregnancy.
Okay, ending. We're gonna talk about how we were ending
Oh, Junior's pregnancy.
Okay, or the second pregnancy.
Yes.
Second pregnancy. My second pregnancy.
So we finished it. He was already born.
Yes, and then
the other altercation happened. Everybody.
Was that the second one?
It was. Yeah.
When was the first one then?
The first one was when you were pregnant with Junior.
With the phone. Okay.
So
why am I whispering? Sorry, it was like.
It's okay. It wasn't the phone. It was the cup.
Oh, it was the cup. Okay, so
it was that one cup that got us.
It was when we were watching 17 again.
No, it was when you were on the phone.
Oh, no, it was when you were walking outside and I told you to come in. Okay, so I see where you think that was the first altercation.
It was.
But the cup flew on its own.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. You just went, let's see if it flies. And it went,
flew.
It found my face.
It did. Okay, so.
Okay, so that day I was still living with him.
And I didn't know.
And you did not know.
It was Thanksgiving.
And you came to drop him off.
Because me and him were at church doing Thanksgiving. I didn't know you were living there.
Mind you, I thought that he was going just to church for the kids.
Yes, and
you would always be around, and I understood it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was about to say, I want to say that's what happened. So then I go drop him off, and you're upstairs because it was apartments. We can't say where, but it was apartments, and it was up. They used to live upstairs.
Yes.
So she comes out, a gangster, supposedly her. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
But no, she ran. No, I
didn't run. I said, "Well, come up here then."
Then when you saw me going up,
because I remember it. Because she was like, she came, and then he was like, "Oh," she's like, "What is she doing here? Why is she here?" And then he was like, "Because it's Thanksgiving." And then I was like, "That's not. No, I live here. What you talking about?" And then he was like, "What?" Then you're like, "What? Wait." And then you told him to stay quiet.
I told him shut up.
Yeah.
I was like,
and then you're like, "Wait, what?" And then you're like, "Prove it to me." I was like, "Okay, come up here. I have my stuff." And you came up. And then I showed you my stuff. And then that's when you wanted to fight me. Don't know why. It wasn't my fault.
It's because you were a shit talker. You were.
I was. What it was? Talker.
Okay. Because let's clarify a couple things there. Okay. For certain reasons, you would allow him to let you lie for him, right? Like when I would ask you stuff, like, "Hey, were you with him?" You would be like, "No." So then in my mind, it was like, okay, they're not together. Like he called her up and she said no and everything's good. Like she's just a crazy lady. Like, so, but you had your reasons. You get what I'm saying?
Pettiness.
Okay. So, I mean, you get what I'm saying? So then you were there, but I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Until then. And that's why I was upset because I was like, bitch. Like.
Then she came after me and I did run. Because, yeah. I'm gone. Bye.
He said you
ran.
Like, you went from
my room
to all the way to Jenny's room. Yes. And you were trying to get him to stop. But I was, man, move the hell. He wasn't even there that day. Was he?
Who at us?
Yeah.
No, he was at church.
He was at church.
The mom
Everybody was still at church. They were barely getting there. But it was already after the talking that we did. Mm-hmm. And then, you know what I'm saying?
I love how she says this. Talking.
And saying incriminating
I
stuff.
I know.
You know
so yes, that happened.
I did my time for that already.
She's crazy. Not yet. She didn't go to jail yet.
Oh no, that wasn't
that was after. Okay.
So this was still in 2000.
Oh, I don't even know the 2000s, honestly. When was Junior born?
No, yeah, 2000... I don't know. 2011.
11. So yeah, it was 2012. Like around there.
So
it was 2011. No, yeah, 2012.
The beginning of...
No, because it was ending. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and... So it was still 2011.
It was in 2011. Oh, wow. So he was a baby.
Yeah, he had just been born.
And then how did we take it outside?
Yes, because I ripped like 2...
Oh
I
yeah. Yes.
remember.
Cause how did we take it outside? Because that's when he was kicking you out, not like
Yes.
putting hands on you, but he was telling you to leave.
Yes.
And then that's when I was like right there, still like, I don't know. I guess I wanted to maybe get a little punch or something up in there, but it didn't work because I was just too small, and I just was like, no, I want her. But then no, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I remember.
I was frustrated at that point.
But okay, so what happened after that? Like,
So what happened after that is you started going down the stairs, and
mhm,
then that's when, I don't know, you grabbed my hair somehow or some way somehow,
mhm.
and then you were trying to pull me down the stairs, and then that's when he got you, and then that's when his mom was like,
Oh, okay,
"No
okay.
te metas!"
Yeah.
And then that's when your mother got in.
And was like, do not
Two
touch.
moms, two moms.
Oh, that was the
That
day.
was the day. That was the one.
And then Asmo came out.
Erasmo
And
came
then
out,
my
and then
mom
he
was
said he
like,
was gonna call
don't
the
touch
cops.
my daughter. And then, yeah.
Yes. So then that's what made you leave,
Mm.
and then he threw your phone
Oh, yeah.
in
I remember.
the what was it? The street.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, I
And then
remember
that's
that.
when you told him that that's it, I'm done. And you
Yes.
left.
And I left. And that was after junior. And I was gone for a while.
No, you would
Not,
still go.
no, but I'm saying like, I was there, but not there. I was like being petty, like that I had to be around when the kids, because I didn't want you to be around them.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I feel like that's what it always was. That's why we would always say we're gonna take away your children. We're gonna take away your children because
yeah,
we
we
just
did
didn't
that for
trust
a
each other.
while.
We didn't trust each other, and that's what it was.
Because
And
we
we
never
knew that he would take them to the woman, like, I knew he would
Yeah,
take my kids to you, and you knew that he would take his kids,
yeah,
your kids to me. So it was like, no, you can't get them. Oh, I did that thing.
yeah.
No, you can't get them.
We talked about this.
I need a hippo.
You need a
I need a
hippo.
hippo. I'm gonna go get a hippo.
Okay, so no, serious though. Like I don't.
That's what it was. And then that's when I still stayed with him. And then
Okay, that was my next friend. You stayed.
I stayed.
Okay, so but then me and him were not. We were like cool, but not cool. Like, and that's when I'm saying that I don't remember where we kind of like linked back in.
Well,
I'm gonna
of
be honest
course,
with
it
you.
had to be the kids, because you guys would want to take them out.
But then for a while, I knew about you guys for a while. I'm not even gonna lie. Remember, you would post a lot of pictures
You know why, right?
because you wanted me to see them.
I wanted you
and
to
at
see.
the time, I knew about it. I knew, and it was when I was working in Downey.
So when you were working in Downey, you had Junior. I thought you were when you were working in.
I already had it. Oh, I already had it, Xavier.
Yeah. So.
So
okay.
no, we gotta go back. Hold on, rewind.
Gotta go back.
Rewind. Okay, so when did I transfer to? I transferred to Downey after I had Xavier.
Okay, so we were still with Junior, and then you guys would go out. You guys will also go out.
Remember now.
You would also go out though, right? You, Junior,
It was
and
during the
Nathaniel,
time
and
you
you.
started also working at. No, that was after Xavier when me and him started working at the same Walmart.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was working.
I already had Xavier, or was it before?
I think no, it was before. That's before. All of this is before.
When me and him were working at the same Walmart?
What Walmart were you working at? I never
At the
even
Little
knew.
Torrance.
Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, I would go pick him up. No, that's when I was in Fletcher. That's when Xavier was already there because I would.
Right, it was after
I was already
Xavier.
tatted.
Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. Okay, so no, let's rewind again. Rewind. Fuck. It's a lot of
Okay, so
rewinding.
it's Junior. So
I want to say, let me remember.
I feel like you guys got back together because you guys would go out. I remember you guys would go out
because of the kids a lot. I used to like to go out. I used to.
You would like going out a lot.
Yes, I
would
was
see
very
that.
big on doing activities with the
With the
kids,
kids.
and I would be like, "Oh, you want to see him? Then you gotta come along. If not, then bye.
Bye.
Like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do."
Exactly.
So he would just kind of like tag along.
And then I would always be texting him and stuff, and he would.
But you
always
see,
tell
I
me.
didn't know that, and then like, cause I wouldn't really be in his business, cause I wasn't like, I don't know.
You were just.
Yeah, like I was like, eh.
I was more.
Yeah. You were more.
You were more like, I was more
I
like,
don't know why
"Arr."
though. Like I feel like at some point I kind of was just
You
like
became a stalker at some point or no?
I want to say yes, but I'm
Okay.
trying to remember when. When a lot of people in between would message me. That's when I was like, "Who the f?"
I would send them.
So you see what I'm saying? Why? Why you didn't just come to me? I feel like I've asked you this before,
You
and
have.
I'm
But
gonna
you're
be
asking
honest.
me again.
I've asked you this before. If you would have just came
Because
forward,
of the pettiness. It was just the
like
pettiness.
we would have ended it long time ago.
Yeah, I
Like
feel like it was just what he was telling me
yeah,
and what
you see what I'm saying?
he
So
was.
that afterwards, I had to sit on with you
Yeah,
and understand that because even after we were cool, remember it
yeah.
was like we had respect and stuff, and we were like cool. But then, like, I was not so cool with you for a while because I would be like, "Oh, I can't with you, Rebecca, and your dumbness sometimes." Like, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way
No, it's just you were more. You were more
because I
like
couldn't
hard.
understand it either.
Yes.
So then I was like, okay, explain it. Sit down. What?
And then I would
what?
tell you and show you the text messages of what he was telling me.
Yes. So then,
So that you understood a little bit.
yes, because I mean, I always knew it, but we never really talked about. I want to say like in depth of it. So then it kind of just was like, why was she so? And then it's like I knew why I was dumb. I want to say, like we talked about it last time, right? So you would see it one way, and I would see it one way, and then I even tell the kids this every time. There's always two sides to the story. Everything.
There's always two
Because
sides
for a
to the
long
story.
time, it was easier to hate.
Me.
I mean, I always hated him, but it was easier to forgive him than it was to forgive you.
Of course.
Same for you, I want to say, right? It was easier for you to be like, man, fuck this bitch. And be like, all right, babe, I forgive you. Like, you know? And even though we had got past that, we were still not friends till after a while. Because we had to talk about it really, like, okay.
Exactly.
Because we knew.
Because it was just too much drama. I feel like what it was too much drama and too much in it. Like, because
It's because of the way that we're going to get there. You know what? We're going to stop that conversation at that because we're going to get there. Because that's like all the way at the end.
Yeah.
And I think we have to clarify on
we have to
how we
clarify
ended.
how we got there.
How me and him ended and then how you
we
and him
got there.
start again. So, okay.
Okay. Xavier's pregnancy.
That's fast forward, okay,
That's,
guys?
that's where we're at right now.
But right now
so
we're gonna go
she
rewind.
did get back with him.
Yes, but I don't know
And then
how.
they ended up doing the Bacardi.
Oh, the Bacardi. Okay, so I was working in Torrance, and I transferred to Downey, and that's what it was. I was celebrating that I transferred.
Okay. And then you got pregnant.
Yes, that's what it. I kept trying to remember. Last time, remember we were talking about it. And we kept trying. Okay.
And I was blowing him up that whole night because I saw his and hers.
I had posted it because I was like, he was like, nah. And I was like, I see that you're still with her. I was like, we're not going to do nothing. I said, we're just going to, like kick it, celebrate a little bit, and then you're going to go on about your day. Like, but he was like, nah, pose. And I was like, okay, cool. But no.
And I was blowing him up. And
I don't
was pissed.
remember.
I was pissed. I was so
I really don't remember.
Because I was already stalking you. I already knew everything about you.
I remember that, the pictures.
That's the only thing I didn't know about Downey, though. I didn't know about Downey. I had to find out through somebody else.
About Danny? What do you mean?
Downey?
Oh, okay.
That you got transferred?
Oh,
I had to find out by somebody else.
Yeah, so I moved to Downey. And then I liked it better over there for a while.
It looks like a commerce store.
Yeah. I did the grand opening for it. It was so fun, though.
I love grand opening. I did Burbank.
I know. I did that one, and I did the one in Compton, too. It was fun. Yeah. It was really fun. It was sad, though. Oh, excuse me. For the one in Compton, because I don't know. Did you ever go when it was Compton Fashion? I don't think so. Because you weren't.
You wanted me away.
Yeah, you would. That's what I'm saying. You weren't really from like this
went
side.
By it.
So you knew, like you had seen it before.
Together,
okay.
And I was like, I'm like, where is she? Where is she? I
No,
see
yeah,
her.
because that's what it was. Yeah, like okay, that one was fun though. Okay, so now we're going back.
To Xavier's pregnancy.
Xavier, I was pregnant.
So then she got pregnant. With how many months?
But during this time, you were living with him.
Yes.
I didn't know none of this.
I was living at 101.
Okay, let's clarify some more. I like how we have to always clarify.
It's
I didn't find none of this out till after.
Fletcher.
Yeah, that was when you were in Fletcher. But I didn't find none of this out till years later when me and him were like working through it, and we're like, okay, everything out in the table. And then I was like, when was this? Right? That's when I found
I
out.
lived with him for at least 3-4 years in that house, that 101.
Okay, yes, and that I only knew about it like half of the time. Once again, why you didn't come forward? Like, oh my goodness! Like, I'm gonna throw the hippo at you, Rebecca. Like, at this point, no, I'm just saying. But we move past it, guys.
We did.
We listen and we don't judge, okay?
Yes.
Because I've been seeing that a lot.
I have to. We gotta do a video.
And
like
then
that
I
on
keep
TikTok.
seeing it, and I'm just like, this
We gotta
is
do a
so
video
me and
like that on
Rebecca,
TikTok.
because I said we've
We
done
did it,
some
we
shit.
listen and we don't judge.
Because I feel like we've done some shit to each other that was pretty mean.
It was,
I want to say me was more, I want to say physical.
of course.
Because you was more like texting and just being annoying. Like sometimes,
I
man.
would be
like,
annoying.
ugh.
Why would I be annoying? Because I would be like, hey,
But
he's
then
here. And I
that's-
need her to know. But I don't want to tell, I don't want to say it's me.
Yes,
Because-
and I wouldn't understand that. Ugh. Remember one time we were talking through Scrabble. That was oh my god! Let me squeeze the table. Okay.
Scrabble, we really were talking.
Remember we were talking on Scrabble. Okay, that was because
We
why?
found everywhere Voxer.
Oh my god, Voxer. Okay,
What else? Oh,
that
what
was because we didn't want him to know that we
That
were
we were
messaging
talking
each
each
other.
other.
Yes, and that's when I would back away and I'd be like, okay, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna, and I would tell you. Remember, I would tell you, okay, I'm gonna back off. Like, all right, cool. And I would be gone for a while.
And then I would back off too. But then, well, you
This
saw it.
mother-
The text messages.
It was just him, guys.
It was just him, literally.
For a while,
we
it
would
was just
back
him.
up and then like, nope. Ay, te amo. I want you back.
Yeah.
Was
And I
that-
want to say we go back to the, she would always want to see the good. I would always want to be like, okay, okay. And then like he would call and then she would be like, okay, yeah, we're done. And then I would be like, okay, I'm done. So then we would
But
be
then
like,
we would end up back together. I think honestly, let's be honest, it's just because of the kids. Because he
For-
would always come around and all that stuff. But at that time, like I said, I was still living with him, so I would see him
during this time, yes, yeah.
Yes, so,
And this is when I didn't know that.
yeah. And
So
he was
then-
there for you for Xavier's
So then,
pregnancy.
with that
sometimes.
being said, I never asked you that. How did you feel finding out about Xavier's pregnancy? Because you were living with him,
Mhm.
but I didn't know. So when you found out I was pregnant, how the fuck was that? Because I never asked you that. I don't think I've ever asked you that.
Pictures. He never told me. It was pictures.
That I posted?
Mhm.
Okay.
You would post it all the time. You even said that you thought it was a girl.
They had told me it was a girl up until I was like 8 months. They were like, oh no, penis here. Oh my bad. Can I say that? Oh,
Yes, you can.
oh, I can't, right? No, it's not a bad word, guys. It's not a bad word. Okay. No.
That's always in her book, by the way. If you get to know her, that's her favorite word.
It's not that. It's just that I'm very open about sexuality and about being comfortable with yourself, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She really is.
getting to know your body. And I'm very, like, open with my children about,
All that.
oh, it's a cookie. No, ¿cuál cookie? That is a vagina. It's not a pipilili. It's a penis. Like,
Never-
I do not like to give them names. I like them to be very, like, this is my body and everything because, yeah.
You're
No.
very transparent.
Yes, because I feel like the world is very
You
ugly.
like that? Grammarly?
I know, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like
transparent.
earlier, where'd you learn that word?
Transparent.
No, but it's good to be like that. Like, it really is. Let's be honest, because, oh, yeah, no.
It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, back to that. So then you found out like that.
I did.
I went through the
I
whole
was like, wait,
pregnancy. He was there for the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Um,
And then that's when you guys probably got back together. Or you were already
that
together.
okay, that's what we're talking about in episode 2.
Just letting you know, me and her, we know the timelines, but we don't really know the timelines. So we're like really asking each other these questions like out of our hearts. Like we're
No,
really
see, it's
like,
because
it's because
they
every time we would get
cross.
together, we would never really be like, oh, let me see text messages. Oh, let me see this. Oh, let me see
Yeah,
that. Oh,
so-
this, that. You know,
Yeah.
and we would just not be like that because, like what we said, he would always say it is what it is. So why would we
Yes.
actually ask?
So
oh,
then, not only that, but remember, you would try to do it, and I would be like, yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to know. Yeah,
Because I would feel like it
It's
hurts
too
enough.
much.
Why do I want more?
Yeah.
Like, it hurts already. Why do I just want to? Nah, nah, nah. No, that's it. I just want the one that. That's it. It broke enough. This poor hippo's gonna end up with no head, guys. By the way, like, you guys want to donate a new hippo? Go ahead, please do so. I need a stress.
I think I need one too.
Like, you're.
Yo,
She's gonna end up breaking. It's gonna have a dent. Like, oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
So
That's when you
thing,
guys got back together. I felt like in Xavier's pregnancy, but I was still living with him because I remember there was one time that you texted him and you were pregnant with Xavier, and you said that your car broke down.
Yes.
And then you're like, fudge it, I'm gonna walk. Because you were in Compton. No, you were in down or somewhere. And you were a little bit far. And that's when you told him to help you.
Yes.
But he didn't help you. Because he
I don't
was
know
in bed with me. We were
I didn't
still
know.
sleeping. So, sorry.
No, you're fine. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know that. And I found that out after. And it was just like, But you see, like, stuff like that. That's why I'd be like, hijo de tum. Like, but, I mean, I'm going to be like him right now. It is what it is. Just because I want to say, like, we were young and dumb, you know, all
we
of
really
us.
were.
Like, because one thing I want to say I learned as I grew, and as someone told me, is like a man is gonna go as far as a woman allows you to, and I want to say in general, a person is gonna go as far as you allow them to. So I feel like we all have to take responsibility. So like, before everybody just be like, it's just, you know, like a piece of shit. Like, all right, we all had our fault in it because, like, at the moments we all stayed for whatever it was.
Exactly.
Like, you know. So
I feel like it was, since I didn't grow up with a family, like my parents, you know, they were divorced when I was young. I guess I wanted a family.
So
and
that's what I'm saying.
Living with your mom and dad, actually still married. You wanted a family. Yes. So we wanted, it's weird, right? Because your family is like mine, no. Like, it was,
that's what we all, and
it was weird. That's a weird one.
That's why I want to say that. So then after Xavier, but he didn't move in with me till Xavier was like, I want to say,
when I kicked him out because of the pictures?
Like after 1.5, like.
So he was living with me the whole time. Because my mom.
It was when his mom was in Compton. Yes. With that person, right? Yes. Okay. That's why. So I was like, where? Because I would go see him there. Yes. Yeah. Right? But I used to work a lot at the time.
But he was living with me at that time in Fletcher.
Oh, you see? And that's something what we were discussing about earlier. I didn't find out until later.
Because we were trying to remember.
Yes, because we were like, where was this effort during this time?
You have to imagine. It's,
no, not only years? That. Yeah.
More for you.
Yeah.
12 years for me.
Oh, yeah, longer for me. Because I want to say I was
And we're 13. Like not getting young. And we're not remembering stuff.
Exactly. So I had to, and then mind you, a lot of the stuff I already erased like a while ago. So I was just like, damn, I don't really remember. Like, so we're kind of just trying to go with it. But
I feel like Xavier's pregnancy, he was there for you most of the time.
Was what?
He was there for you most of the time because he would go every other day. So that's another thing also. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, he would go every other day. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, he would be with me. And some Sundays.
Yes.
So that's
sad,
another
guys.
thing.
That's sad, guys.
But the reason why...
Laugh it out. It's okay. I laughed already. And I'm over that shit. I'm just like...
With the hypocrite dying.
No, I know. Like, oh, man. I get upset thinking about this, guys. Because like I say, once again, we allowed it. But yes, it was like that for a long time, right?
But the reason why we allowed it is because...
The children. It was always like, I gotta be there.
To be in the room together.
Yes, it was like... I mean, well, for a while, like when I wasn't around, he would take him to where his mom was living. But he was living with you. Yes. But he would stay, like during the day, he would stay there. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm saying, to me, what was said was I lived there and that's what I was under impression. Mm. Yeah. But I didn't find out till after.
And do you see the reason why I don't think? Because I would tell him.
And we would be in different
cities. Yeah. So I was in Fletcher, which is Northeast LA. That's where I was. Mm-hmm. So what I would do is I told him, look, we're going to live together. And basically we moved in together and we were like, okay, this is where we're going to start. Mm-hmm. Like our fresh.
Like fresh, right?
Yeah. Okay. So then he would tell me like, okay, I'm going to go pick up the boys, but I'm going to take them to my mom's. Because I'm not going to, because I would actually tell him, don't bring them here because I want to respect her. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want him to come. But I wanted him to check in every like 20 minutes.
Oh shit, psycho.
Yeah, because I was like, she better not be there.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
I see what you
that's
mean.
why.
And I was not around. I wasn't.
I
used
know.
to.
Oh, I know. He would FaceTime me all the time. I know.
I would. Oh my god.
And he would have to
Do you
answer
wanna
my
tell them
FaceTimes.
what the kids would call you at first?
Thing one.
Thing one.
I loved it.
So that's another thing why even the kids, when they would be like thing one, I always thought they were fucking talking about
Dr. Seuss.
Yes, not over here, Miss Rebecca. Like,
Rebecca.
because oh my god.
Okay, so
all right, come on, thing one. What happened?
The thing one. So Compton, I would tell him, look, I'm okay with that, but that's why I never thought that y'all were together, because you wouldn't be there as a family.
Well,
You
because
get
I
me?
was working half of the
Because
time.
I wouldn't let him take me. I wouldn't let him take my son unless it was
No.
with me. Because why am I gonna let him take him if I'm like, you know?
Well, because I didn't want to be that much of a bitter,
I
you know.
would.
But that was because also I was kind of trying to like, because at some point I'm not gonna say you got tired of it, yes or no, and
I
you were
did.
like, F this, like
I did.
So that during that time I was, yeah, you get me. That was when I was venturing,
Venturing into the wild,
into the vagina land. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I came back.
She came back, guys. She is back.
I came back. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's only what is right here. Oh, sorry, guys. I was itchy. Yeah, that's okay. So then Xavier, so then he moved in. So then in my mind, since he was coming home every day, and I only would know, I didn't have his location because I was like, oh, he's living here, like he's coming home.
Wait, when?
After Xavier, when he moved in.
Oh, okay, because we were still in Fletcher. I thought so. Okay, so we're
then-
moving. But no,
No,
because we
'cause
have to
that's
talk
it.
about that time.
What time?
We
Hold
gotta
on.
talk about that time. We
Wait,
gotta
hold
let
on.
the audience know that
What time? Hold on. What time?
Hold on, we're almost there.
Wait, okay.
So, okay.
Rewind, guys. Rewind.
So that's when he was in Compton,
Uh-huh.
right? Then we were still living together, and then that's when he
Mm-hmm.
decided to have the birthday party over there at the Compton house.
Oh,
Emmanuel's
yes. Okay.
party.
Yes.
And then that's when I was posting pictures, and I was like, look, we
Yes.
together. And then I think that day, no, I know that day you were texting him,
Uh-huh.
and you were telling him that you're gonna come by.
Yes, because I was like, oh, why not? If you guys are not together, why not?
And then I was like, no, you're not coming. Bye.
Yes.
Like that.
And then
And
he
then
was like
we
the
were, for a whole
that the-
hour, he was pooping it, like crapping it.
and I really
'Cause
was
he
not
thought-
gonna go, guys.
yeah.
I was not
Oh,
because I knew myself and I knew that
I would have.
I didn't know how to control myself, and I hadn't gone to jail yet, right?
No,
Okay.
this is not jail yet.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's okay.
We weren't
We're
even supposed
back.
to tell you guys yet.
It's okay.
That was till after.
She's
but
the one. She is the one. I don't think you. Oh, really, guys? You guys really thought it? No.
I think people still didn't know I
I'll
was
go
the
to
one.
Barbie Land. That's what I'll go.
No, but okay. So then, yeah, I was still trying to be like, I have a high temper, guys, but I'm a hothead.
Not anymore.
I feel like now I've calmed down a lot.
She has calmed down a lot.
Before I was young and I
Very
was a
crazy.
very hothead.
Like, man, I would like, man. She was crazy.
That's why I was like, I'm not gonna go.
She's not gonna
because
to
I
not
had the
mess up
kids.
stuff. And
Yes.
Yeah.
So then, and then I was like, it's her kid's party. Like, I don't want to fuck it up. Like, you know,
Mhm.
because I would feel bad because I always would say, remember, I would be like, it's not the kid's fault.
It's
Like, It's not their fault. So then,
That's when it went April.
okay.
So they were moving forward.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when, you know, he was going back and forth.
Mhm.
Not going back and forth. Well, yeah, basically going back and forth.
Going back and forth, guys. But we
Doing-
did not know about this.
We didn't.
Till after, years after.
Years after, definitely. Because he would play it off so well.
Yes.
So then he was still living with me, guys. He was.
I didn't know. I thought he was living.
He was living in Fletcher. We were still in Fletcher.
Okay. No, I'm clarifying because people are probably like, how was he able to do it? That's how, guys. Okay. Okay.
Because he would basically his excuse was, I have to see my kids.
Yes.
And then he would say that you're not there, but sometimes he would be there.
Mm-hmm.
So then, you know, so back and forth. Then comes August.
Mm-hmm.
Comes August, which is his
Uh-huh.
birthday.
Okay.
And then that's when the other birthday first. Then comes Nathaniel's birthday. That's my favorite day.
What birthday? Hold on. What birthday?
Nathaniel's birthday, and you decided to post pictures of him. Like all these pictures.
Oh,
all of
the
them,
ones we just.
all
Oh.
of them. All of them.
Okay.
A whole collage. We're making a whole collage. I guess you
Okay.
grabbed your balls that day,
No,
finally.
what it was is that that was when we and him were like, okay, we're going to do it. And he was like, go ahead and post it. So then it was like, okay, I'm going to take pictures. Are you okay with it? He was like, fuck, take pictures. I said, okay. Because mind you, let's be honest, he wouldn't let us take pictures with him sometimes.
No, he wouldn't.
He would be like, oh, this and that. And
But
right?
in Fletcher, he was. In Fletcher, I was looking through all my... Yes, we took a lot.
Yeah, that was when
of
I was in
pictures
Downey.
together.
That's when I knew about you guys.
Yeah.
But only half of the time I knew about you guys.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know when you moved to Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher, I moved after
Do you
when
get
they
what I'm
moved to Compton.
Okay, that part I didn't know. That's when I didn't know where you were at. I was minding my own.
I ventured out.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Into the unknown.
Oh, okay. To Northeast says LA, guys. Into the unknown. But, so, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did...
So then that's when I had my homegirls over. I'm not going to say their names. I had 2 friends over. And then I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, because, yes, you saw them.
Because I was still
okay.
with him and I was waiting for him to come home.
I actually remember that.
Yes. And I was messaging him.
But I was
and then
upset
that's the
because...
day. You were already upset, though. Remember? Because I posted a picture of Nathaniel. And I think that you thought that I was a crazy lady that was just posting a picture of a kid that I didn't even know. But little did you know that I would take care of him a lot.
Yes.
And I would see Junior a lot.
Yes.
So that's why I posted that. I'm not going to be like tan loca and like,
well, yes. And I told him,
I know him, but I don't know him, you know?
No, yes. But I was upset because I was like, why the hell she posting my kid? Like, y'all ain't together? Why is... Like, I was like, if y'all together, then I get it. But why? I was like, y'all ain't...
Exactly. And
so
then that's when you were commenting.
That's when I was commenting.
And then that's
but
when
that's
you said
when
about the tattoo.
That's why that was his excuse to allowing me to take the pictures and post them.
And just imagine, guys.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yes, but you had that tattoo already. His name.
Oh, yeah, I had it.
And I had his tattoo already.
Yes.
Yes, because we were in Fletcher. You got the tattoo after me.
The one here?
Mm-hmm.
No, I got it when he was living in 101.
Yeah, and I got this one. Oh, then when did I? Oh, but I already had his name tatted. Remember?
Yeah.
So I got the name before. Yeah, I got it before you. So then that's when I asked, when we were going back and forth on the comments on her son's birthday. And she's like, oh, well, he was there with me when he got the name tatted. And I was like, oh, hell nah, bro.
Oh, yes.
I was like, nah. And I called him and he said, babe, I'll go home right now. I was like, nah. Your shit will be outside. Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
And then that night I got drunk.
Really?
I really did.
I think you did tell me. I'm super drunk and I don't know what. And then you didn't really drink like that, so.
I never drink like that. So that was one night that I would never
But
forget.
then he didn't move in with me either till after a couple months after that.
So he was living in Compton.
With his mom, for real.
With his mom, for real.
For real.
But then, for some reason, me and him, we rekindled. And then in August.
But by then you were already living in East LA?
No, I was still in Fletcher because I got pregnant with Mama.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure it out. Okay, so he was living with me. You were not with him for a while, but then you guys rekindled. I like how she said that. She said rekindled. So you and him rekindled. But you didn't know he was living with me at the time.
No, because I took him before his birthday.
That's
Me and my mom took him to the Peter Pan pirate show.
You know what's funny? Go ahead, finish.
The pirate show, and then that night, that's when we rekindled. And we made a blessing.
Okay, but
okay.
Oh, that's a funny story too, guys. I took him with the kids to the pirate thing, and he told me it was his first time. I never knew about you guys until I think once. Do you remember I came in your house and I seen the picture and I said, "What? Oh yeah." You were like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "What year was this?" I was like, "What year was this?" And you were like, "Look at it," and I was like, "This motherfucker." motherfucker lied to me. And I found that out after. Like, remember? That one was funny.
That was.
Okay, back to the other
But
thing.
Xavier's pregnancy, we're still almost. Wait, we're not. Yeah, we're still there a little bit. We're somewhere
No,
else, guys.
it's because we passed Xavier's pregnancy and we
But
went.
then that's when I was still living in 101, and he borrowed. This is where it is, guys. Last time,
where?
the timeline was messed up. He asked to borrow my car,
Okay.
and then that's when he said she won't take pictures. I was like, don't even let her touch anything.
Oh, when you. Okay.
And that's my car. Oh, I wish I had a
because
camera. I was looking for a camera.
I was pregnant, but I was still pregnant with Xavier.
Yes, I was looking for a camera to put in that car.
It was
that night,
Junior's birthday. Okay, yes.
It was Junior's birthday.
We're on the correct timeline now. Okay, so it was Junior's birthday.
Okay, and then that's
we
the
were
day
at
he
the
asked to borrow my
zoo.
Camry because your van messed up. Your green van.
Yes,
It messed up. So
yes,
he was.
we're
I
not
was like,
talking about
okay.
how I got messed up.
I was
but...
like, rules. She cannot take pictures.
And in my mind, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, okay, well, if she's really with him, why? Like, I ain't no way she would let him use the car to take me. Like,
do you know what his favorite motto was? It's for the kids. For the kids.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mess up Junior's birthday because of that. So you should feel good.
We
about
were
that,
at John's
right?
and we were driving back, and I was like, I think my water broke.
Yes.
And he thought I was bullshitting because he thought I was
Because you went to the zoo and the aquarium.
Yes.
Because it was.
But it was 2 different days we did it.
So the zoo you didn't pop. The
No.
aquarium you popped. Because I remember the zoo.
Yes, because after the aquarium we went to John's.
Yes, and remember the zoo.
Then
he went to go drop you off for some apparent reason, and then he came back with the kids, and I saw Junior on his birthday.
Yes, but then he went back to pick me up. I don't. He told me something was going on with his mom. Or something like that. I want to say.
Something was going on with me. I was like, hello, I want to see Junior too. Hello, come on, let's go.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So then we go back to... Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
John Incredible Pizza.
Yeah, that's the same day. Not that day. The next day when we went to John's.
And your van was good at that time.
No, my van wasn't good.
So you took my Camry again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting in your car and I was like, oh. I said, I fucked up her car. I said, I fucked it. And he was like, why'd you pee in her car? I said, no, my water, I think, just broke. I said, and I remember you both thought I was not being like for real. So he went to take the kids to my mom. He dropped me off at the hospital. And I think you saw the kids before he took them to my mom's, right? And then he went to the hospital once I called him and I was like, oh, they're admitting me. Like, I'm having this baby.
Okay.
Right? That's when I had Xavier.
I don't really know about Xavier's pregnancy like that. Because he really wouldn't tell me everything.
No.
But I didn't know that. Like, yeah, he came. But then he was like, hey, I got to go. She's in labor. I was like, oh, okay, bye. And then that's all I found out and heard about. But
so then I had him. And then
I went to go pick him up again.
But I didn't know that.
Nathaniel and Junior, we went to go pick him up. Take him out to eat. And then I dropped him off back at the hospital.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like Junior, Xavier, same hospital.
Right? And they were born like in the room next to each other. Mind you, Junior's birthday is on the 20th. Xavier's birthday is on the 21st. So it was their close.
Literally.
Close. And then, okay, after that.
Then we're going back
we went back.
To Xavier.
Now we're going back to when he was living with me. And Xavier was about... Because how old are they?
Yeah, so I kicked him out.
Yes.
I kicked him out and then he moved
in. He moved in when Xavier was about 1.5 years
there you
old. Go. When Xavier was 3 years old.
That's when I got pregnant with
Yes,
Mama.
when Xavier was 3 years old. I find out she's through a picture. Dun, dun, dun.
That's how we all find out, huh?
Yes.
That's sad.
I feel like my heart broke.
Oh.
Because I was like, this motherfucker's living with me and he was like lying to me. Oh. But then it was like, yeah, get out. So then, but he didn't get out.
It was on his birthday though that happened, and then he was with you on his. He wasn't with you on his birthday, was he?
Yes.
He was half and half. Mm-hmm.
That was the day. You had her.
I had her.
I was tripping on him.
Really?
That he was. Oh, my eyes twitching again. I was tripping on him that he was over there. That he stayed over there with you because.
What was he telling you?
Well, because it was because of her. It was his first daughter, and that he had to be there. He couldn't miss nothing. But at the time, he was still living with me.
And that's when he told me that we're back together. We were taking,
Okay.
yeah, we were doing stuff. Yeah.
So after you had her, right? And then
Yeah.
I want to say I didn't meet her
Cause
till wait, I didn't meet her till she was like a couple months old.
Yeah, you see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like a couple
like when
months
you were
old.
looking through your phone, I was like, oh, there's a picture of Mama and
Oh,
you. I didn't know that.
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when I met her. So then it was what we were talking about earlier. So in our minds, it was, oh well, the kids are coming around. She must know. Like,
Yeah.
so then it kind of like lured us to be okay with it.
Oh, okay.
But right. I want to say that should be left for the next one.
That should be left for the next one, definitely. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody listening. We appreciate your support. Come back for next Wednesday. We will have another episode. Baby Mama out.